I always admire people who do monthly perfume trays or have signature scents. I genuinely could never. I'm too mood driven for that, or maybe I have commitment issue, not sure. One random craving or shift in weather and suddenly I want something completely different. So I could never limit myself to a strict tray. But if I had to pick a few fragrances to carry me through these brutal summer months, it would be these. Not your typical forgettable citrus freshies. These have personality and amazing longevity. So the first one would be Helia by Tiziana Terenzi. This perfume feels made for extreme summer heat. You know when your skin is warm from the sun and somehow the fragrance just melts and gets better throughout the day. That's exactly what Tilia is. It has this clean, expensive softness, almost shampoo-like and lotiony, but never boring or flat. You keep catching different facets of it as the hour go by. Her and airy florals at first, then creamy musk and woods that sits so beautifully on warm skin. It makes you feel clean, glowing, and effortlessly put together all day long. All Tiziana Terenzi fragrances last all day. Like, they have crazy longevity, in case you're not familiar with this house. Next is Flora Nebulae by Harmonist. This one feels like humid tropical air. It's gorgeous. It gives like sunset hour. Thick, luminous, almost hypnotic. The sweetness isn't gourmand. It's floral and narcotic in this velvety way that completely wraps around you without suffocating you. Excuse me. The Datura note is really what makes this different and special. Datura has this creamy tropical quality without going into sunscreen direction. It feels intoxicating. The apricot and rose make it feel plush and glowing, while the vanilla, amber, and musk create this warm solar haze around the skin. It somehow feels rich and airy at the same time. Love Tuberose by Amouage is another signature scent worthy that can be worn year-round, not just in summer. Very versatile. It takes white floral and turns them into something creamy and almost gourmand or edible without ever crossing into heavy gourmand territory. The tuberose here is like lush and velvety, softened by gardenia and jasmine. And then there's this whipped cream, which makes it very different from other white florals. Whipped cream accord gives it airy, creamy texture. Sandalwood and cedar underneath keep it elegant and balanced and doesn't let it go into gourmand territory, and it never becomes overwhelming. Next is 1907 by Bodacia de Victorious. This one was Neiman Marcus exclusive, but now you can find it elsewhere or discounters. I know people compare this all the time with God of Fire, but honestly, I think that comparison mostly comes from first spray or tiny samples. I lived with both full bottles and I did wear tests over and over, and they're completely different. God of Fire stays pretty linear from start to finish, while 1907 keeps evolving for hours. The bright citrus and spices melts into this soft cashmere warmth, and then the amber, tonka, benzoin, tobacco, and woods wrapping around you in the most addictive way. It becomes smoother, deeper, and warmer, and more resinous as it develops, but somehow still feels perfect for high heat. You look at the note breakdown and you feel like this is going to be a heavy one, but no, this is perfect for heat. And next is Cassiopeia by Tiziana Terenzi. It's one of the few passion fruits fragrance that stay beautiful in the heat without drifting into that overripe or body odor territory that sometimes a tropical fruit or mainly passion fruit can do. Cassiopeia feels like sparkling, airy, and clean while still being juicy and addictive. The passion fruit and cassis opening is bright and tropical, but the soft musk, sandalwood, and tonka smooth everything out and make it feel elegant rather than loud. It has this creamy, fruity, musky cloud that projects beautifully in summer without becoming sticky or overwhelming. Very safe, crowd pleasing. Although I think it's not unique enough to be a signature scent, it absolutely has the potential to become someone's perfect a summer signature. What makes it stand out from other loud fruit bowl type of scents like Herba Pura or Herba Gold is the sandalwood base. It gives this fragrance structure and personality and softens it instead of turning it into room freshener territory. The wood and musk smooth out the tropical sweetness beautifully, so it stays airy and creamy and elegant rather than annoying or overwhelming in heat.